Good afternoon, everyone. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. How are we doing, chat? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Bro, I'm rusty as fuck. My camera's not on. Oh my god. There you go. We back with the streams. Let's fucking go, chat. How we doing? How we doing? We lit. We lit. Camera, please work. Hey yo. Hey yo, this dump though. Dump this Joan. Dump this Joan. All right, let's get it. We're gonna get our shit going. Good afternoon. Are you guys on the cover screen? Now we're good. All right, guys, let's see what we're looking at here. Currently rejecting this little 4-hour gap. I'm still looking for lower prices. I want to see these lows get swept. Good retracement today. We tapped pretty much the 0.5 of the entire move, which is really, really good. Really promising. But I was very bearish or bullish today because normally after our huge sales on Fridays, what happens is we usually get a move, a recovery on Monday, and then on Tuesday, either we sweep previous day high, which would be today's high. We either have a continuation or reversal. So tomorrow will be the real move and real, all that good stuff. But yeah, looking at ES right now, we're kind of in a flag up here. Also has some low resistance here. We'll be cautious with playing downside because in case it is a range. Currently have this little trend line here, but I really do think we're still bearish overall. But this trend line here might get a bounce here. We'll watch for it. And just look for a range. We're not really looking for big moves. We're just looking for little scalps. Size all the way down because it is very, very volatile. I'm gonna probably size 5 micros in this price action, especially on my prop firm accounts. I really don't need to size up at all. So let's launch Trade Debate there. Trade our Lucid Pro accounts today. I missed AIM session. And Biscuit was needing a little more love than normal. So, the first 2 nights he did very well. He slept in his crate. He did really good. And then last night was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. And I do blame myself for it because usually he goes to sleep around 10 to 11 p.m. and then he stays awake, or he goes to sleep and then he wakes up around like 5:30, which is perfect, right? That's the time I wake up anyways. But I let him sleep yesterday from 6 to 8 p.m. Probably not the best idea because when he woke up, he was super energetic, and then he was kind of like forced to go to sleep at 10, and it just didn't work out. So all good with that. I'll show you guys. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll bring him on stream today. Maybe we'll see him on stream today. All right. Let me look at. Okay, 15 M&Q is definitely gonna be the move today. It is extreme volatility. Let's see. All right, so either there's 2 scenarios here. We're in this hourly little order block. If we get under it, 15-minute, we got some 15-minute gaps here. If we get under this, we can look for shorts. And if we start going back up above 600s, we can look for longs or scalps. This scalp-based territory here. We're coming off of 100 and what, like 30, 140k days, so we're kind of keeping it keeping it chill here today. I think the market moved really well today, honestly, because like I said, what happens is, and what I look for is, after we have huge sales on Friday, we usually end up recovering, right? Historical data tells us that. So like, I think this morning was honestly fantastic because, London last night got this IFEG on the 1 hour and then kind of popped up, but they gave us a really, really nice buy opportunity this morning here at this fair value gap. This 1 hour fair value gap was it right there. This was so clean. And then if you guys know what I've been talking about, a change in the state of delivery plus the IFEG is the highest probability stuff. So you could have taken your change in the state of delivery here as well. So really, really high probability stuff this morning. Looking at the lower time frame, I'm assuming a lot of people took this IFEG. Even if you took this IFEG, you shouldn't have not got stopped out. Your stop should have been at the low anyways. So like here, this is your TP here. That would have been a really good trade. Why? Also because we have a lot of stacked highs right here, right? So low resistance liquidity. If you wanted to use any previous fair value gaps I held, you could have used this one up here. But there's a lot of good, areas to kind of trade from today, in my eyes. Nave, I'm gonna assume you're pretty new to trading. Casual 130 point stop. Well, you know what? This is what the market's giving us. We're moving fucking 400 points up and down. You need to just size down. Stay consistent with your size, right? Whether it's a 130 point stop, whether it's a 50 point stop, whether it's a 20 point stop. I trade areas of invalidation. I don't trade based off P&L. And I always know what my risk is because I let the contract sizing adjust as my stop loss and my TP adjust. If you're trading this on 1 micro, that's actually not bad at all. And you have a positive RR. So this is not bad by any means, right? So just keep that in mind. Chat, drop a like on the stream. We'll get I'm about to LARP my dog for likes. 100 likes, we'll get Biscuit on the stream. I will see if he wants to go on the stream. He needs to settle down a bit. All right, top of the hour here. Okay, like I said, we had this. ES looks a lot weaker, and then you could look at the percentage wise too. Honestly, if we're gonna short something, we should probably short ES instead of NQ. It looks a lot weaker. I mean, damn, holy fuck, it's a 1.6% difference. Damn, or 1.8% difference. I can't do math. Is it 1.6? I think it's 1.6. But massive difference here. All right, how's everyone's trading day so far? We green or red? Excuse me. Green, no trade, green. Okay, red. Honestly, a lot of green, bro. I think. Okay, we got one person spamming red. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yep. That's a one-way ticket to getting banned. Anyways. What up 1,000? Let it go back to break even. It's all good. Happens. Spirals, red, neutral, green, no trades, red. Okay, this looks pretty split. All right, chat, drop a like on the stream. I'll be right back. I'm not bringing Biscuit. Chill out. I'm just gonna go see what he's back from a walk. All right, guys. All right, guys. I guess I'll bring Biscuit to the stream. Give me a second, chat. I got a white shirt. We're cooked. Like, look at my baby. He's kind of freaking out right now. What's up, Bobo? What's up? Say hi. Hi, stream. Hi. It says follow your risk management plan. Don't full port and be consistent, guys. That's what he's telling me right now. This is true story. All right, guys. This is Biscuit Desi, the new member of the household. My Gordo. All right, he's the Aussie. Okay, time for him to get out of here and go to his crate because we are crate training. So. Text him, see. All right, N dog, yo, N dog, what the fuck? That is a good essay. All right, let me make this smaller. Well, that's Biscuit, guys. You guys will be seeing him more, but I'm trying to avoid him out of my office right now. He already fucking took a shit in my office, bro. He was out all day, and I made a rookie mistake on not taking him to our balcony where we have grass for him. And he saw my door open, bro. I was like, where the fuck did he go? And then he took a shit in my room. But he's a gorgeous pup. He is so sweet. Last night like I said, he had a little of a crying episode, which is okay. It's normal with puppies in crate training. His eyes are in the two different colors. He's so pretty. So pretty. All right, let's lock in now. I appreciate everyone for being on, guys. 200 likes. We'll do some giveaways as always. We got loot crate openings. You guys already know how that goes. All right, I got some 5-minute gaps here. Got my Lucid here. We are at, what are we at right now? 4K profits. Okay. Guys, these are literally my 1, 2, and 3 for my Lucid accounts. Like, I do not trade props much, but I can get them done. Dude, my mom doesn't know I have a dog yet. I wonder if she's gonna find out from the stream. I wanna surprise her. I'm gonna take him back to my parents' house. First she's like, what the fuck? You can't even take care of yourself. How are you gonna take care of a puppy? And then she's like, let me pet him. You guys know how it goes. You like the 5-minute inversion short? Yeah, that works. That works. As long as ES doesn't take out any major DOL, we're chilling. I also don't think I was like, oh yeah, I'm a you know, when I go travel, I'm gonna leave him at my parents' house. I don't think they could handle the Aussie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, rest in peace, Tiger. He was a pit bull. Dude, he was the most nonchalant like dog ever. Bro, we didn't train him for shit, and he just knew exactly what to do at all times. So if they're expecting this kid to be like that, they got a long ways to go. Why would I get a dog? I'm Punjabi. I'm not Dominican. I'm not Dominican, Bobby. I look Dominican right now. Good team in the IFG banger. Yeah, that's good. That's solid. That's solid. We got the ES is pretty much down here at these 10 a.m. lows, which is interesting. Are we in any swing positions? I have I closed out a lot. Not a lot. I had a 70K hedge position on NASDAQ up here. Closed a lot out Friday. I still have some remaining. Guys, Lucid crate opening at 200 likes. I'm just stuck in a range here. This 5-minute really hasn't done much, so I don't want to get caught in a trade here. Be patient. Let's be patient. Currently have these lows get swept SMT. I'm still bearish overall. Keep that in mind. I think the sell side is not complete yet at all. Like, especially with ES having, oops, like these perfect equal lows. What do we have right here, bro? Okay, nothing. Looked a little weird. But yeah, ES, I still think this, we're going to go down like a 1 more percent. I think overnight probably happens, or tomorrow, New York session. Yeah, look at the sell model, bro. There's no way I would think this sell model is complete, right? Like, looking at this logically. equal lows down here. We have I think it's a monthly gap down here, or whatever. But yeah. $27,000 would be the monthly gap. I think the lowest will go with the monthly gap. And whenever the next bear market happens, whenever the next bear market is going to happen, this is going to be the low here. This monthly OB plus fair value gap. So whenever we start selling, this will be the low. Similar to, I mean, look at the price action, right? Look, it's all rinse and repeat. These lows here, it's the same thing, right? The low here, this is copy paste of this right here. So this will be the low. I don't know when it's gonna happen, bro. Why are you spamming, bro? So the monthly gap is around, I think, 10% push down, which is good. So I was like, another 5% would actually not be bad if we get this monthly candle here. ES is a lot closer to it, so keep that in mind. ES is only 3% away. So what I think could happen is, I mean, from Friday's low, ES was 2% away. So I think this is a possible draw here. And then, guys, remember that ghost wick we had on ES the other day where it was like a 700-point candle? I don't want to be the one for, you know, theories and whatnot, but dude, I think that was not a mistake. Me personally, I don't think that was a mistake. The wick's not there no more. They fixed it. So little you know, if you guys never traded big red days, whatever, let's say this is a red day. Right, this is like basically Friday's candle. The chance of this happening back-to-back days is super low, right? This is super low. So what you can expect is like something like this. A green day here. Right. This is what you can expect. And if you look at the daily candle, it's kind of what's happening. Let's go back. Right. And then the real move will happen the day, or like the real like continuation or whatever will happen the day after. So this will be the Tuesday candle. Let's say Tuesday candle opens up right here. You have previous day high, previous day low. So you got 2 ways on how this is going to happen. If we're going to get a continuation, we're going to sweep the high of this first and then manipulate down, right? If we're going to have a full-on reversal, we'll probably manipulate lower first, just off of the Sunday open or Sunday low, like this, right? That's the way you should be watching for tomorrow. One of these to play out. I don't know which one's going to play out. I don't know. If I had to pick, I would say Tuesday will probably sweep some Monday liquidity and then we'll come down. So we'll probably create like a fat wick right here. And then this starts expanding down. This is ideally the type of candle you want to see in the next coming days. If you're bearish, like this. I don't know how volatile we're going to be, because obviously this is like way larger than all these candles. Ideally, you would like to see something like this. And then what happens is, depending on how today closes, we'll probably create like a daily gap. Go to the daily chart real quick. Yeah, we'll create ideally a daily gap here. So, boom. So, Tuesday open will be boom. Boom, boom. Ideally. I don't know if it's going to happen. I would like to see it happen, and that's what I'm kind of watching for going into the rest of the week. So just keep in mind for that. Yeah, we do have. Yeah, we have some news this week, which is good. The only thing that's kind of making me iffy is we have equal highs at ES all-time highs. The daily candle though, or daily chart looks really, really bearish because these lows are still intact. If we could sweep these lows, I'll be more confident taking upside if the upside move does happen. So possibly, you know, since we're so different in terms of percentages, if we get a bearish day tomorrow, ES might sweep this, NQ might not. We'll create like a bearish SMT down here, and then we could start a move up. That would be great too. But the worst case scenario would be this go up here straight up and then not sweep any liquidity. So those are some scenarios that I'm watching for this week. Yeah, trading's if then statement, right? If this happens, then I'm gonna act like this. If this happens, then I'm gonna act like that. That's just how it was. That's just how it is, right? There's nothing wrong with if then statements. And I actually enforce and I try to tell people, yo, look at trading in if then statements and see if that helps your trading. If we get an hourly fair value gap today, right? Like going into the morning, right? I was looking at price action and I was like, oh, if we get a fair value gap tab today in a lower time frame bullish move, then I think longs will be good for today. That's exactly what happened, right? It's if then, if then, if then. All right, guys, let's push 200 likes. We'll do a lucid crate opening right now. We'll do a lucid crate opening while this market is chopping. This 5 minutes is really, really choppy. Not too interested right now. Lucid crate opening, guys. Let's get it. I actually want to do one, bro. I'm like addicted to doing those. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. We have S&T here. This is good. We could see if we get possible move back up to 600, then we could take something. Probably size even lower than this. Probably 3 micros is good. All right. Bro, invalid keys. What the fuck? Oh no, Brian Stonk. I need more keys. Oh my god, let me call him. Damn, we're pumping. All right, that's good. Bro, it's just back and forth range. Let's see if we can get like a 1 minute fair value gap entry here. We'll jab this. It's a good 5 minute gap. Can we get a pullback, please? Okay, that worked. Let's see. I think this be a good internal liquidity here. Hopefully we don't take it out before we get a pullback. And this is the hard part about this type of price action today. There's not a lot of entries. I bet. Yeah, Brian, some of them work, some of them don't though. So gotta pick and choose, I guess. All right, I'm gonna take this 1 minute entry here, this little 1 minute fair value gap if we can get it, and we'll take a shot at this. We'll take a jab at this. All right. Let's start with the 2 micros each, and then we'll size up. Because oh no, my group's not on. There you go. All right. We'll jab this. I'm trading my pro accounts on Lucid. I'll get this like a B setup. What the fuck? We're getting a wiki out here, chat. Brian, I'm good for today on one for today. It's just tomorrow. Probably need one. My stop is under the 5-minute inversion. Did you use keyboard shortcut to enter and no. I literally went like this. Boom and then boom. Really small risk today, guys. As you guys can see, literally 2 micros. Look at this 5-minute IFEG entry. Like this is the kind of the read. Not even really looking for like crazy move up, just like a move back into the range. Because it's such a wide stop loss, right? I'm using proper stops or proper sizing, excuse me. All right, guys, we got 15 more likes. We'll run a Lucid crate. Lucid crate. Yeah, we bought 2. So we're in the 5-minute IFEG here. Okay, here's my thought process. This fails, I get stopped out. We're probably gonna be bearish the rest of the day. If we can get like move out of this 5-minute IFEG up, I'll add to the position. If not, I'll switch my bias. And it looks like we're probably gonna get stopped. Let's put our stops in. Make sure we don't get cooked too bad. Keeping risk super tight today. Jesse, how do you feel about your trade on Friday at 1,000% on your contract? Do you not get too excited or are you used to banking like that? I mean, I'm pretty used to it. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, look at this. I haven't told you. I'm like, it's just literally another day at the office. I was down before this trade though, because I fell asleep in a short position, obviously. 7 minis, took around a 400-point loss. So I was down like 300-point loss. I was down like 50K throughout the day. Sized up on this trade because it was a good trade, the 4-hour rejection. So it is what it is. It's just trading, bro. Wins, losses really don't affect me anymore at all. I'm just used to it. All right, the 1 minute, let's see how it's turning. No really gaps or anything that we can use. So we'll stick on the 5. All right, chat. You guys want to do a Lucid crate opening right now? Shall we do a Lucid crate opening? Yeah, this needs to turn within the next few minutes, or it's gonna get stopped. Is that a major ingredient to being successful and not getting too high and low? Yeah, I honestly, oh my god, yeah, we're probably gonna get cooked here. My mom used to tell me that all the time, is don't get too high on the highs or too low on the lows, and I like took that and applied it to literally everything in life. Probably get hit for beat or stop loss here. All right. I don't want to short this because the SMT at the low. But this 5 minute goes inversion, this is going to be a short. We'll see. We'll let this trade play out first. We get stopped out. We'll run the giveaway real quick. And then same if it's. But yeah, after. I was down like 50K when I woke up. Currently up around 20-ish, 25K-ish. And now I'm just like, okay, I came to a PM session. I'm like, do I really? I mean, bro, who else is throwing the size on 0 DTE though, bro? Like realistically. We get stopped out. Not yet. About to though. If we get saved from this chat, Jesse, which I'm next to Jalandhar. Jalandhar. From Sang Tesian. That's the pen. I haven't been to India in a long time, since my freshman year of high school. I want to go there and do a meetup, bro. I'm Indian citizen from Jalandhar. Hey, there you go. Bro, why is the market teasing us? All right, this is the crate opening, bro. Your relative asking for money now. You know what's funny? I don't think a lot of my family realizes how much I make. Like at all. My parents know, obviously, but we keep it very low key, and they're not as much as on socials and stuff. Obviously, I have a few cousins who are like my age who know. No, but like the older people in my family really don't. Bro, half them think I'm still in school, bro. No bullshit. And half them think I completed college. It's so funny. I'm like, bro, I guess. Like, I'll go and be like, oh, how's school going? I'll be like, all right, bro, it's going great. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I have an older brother. He's actually here right now. Yeah, there's no need to tell him, bro. I mean, you guys already know. If you guys are Indian or Dead Sea, you guys know how the family shit is, bro. But what are you studying in their eyes? I don't fucking know. Whatever their imagination wants them me to study. I don't. I'm on. Bro, LARPing about being in school. Bro, is this gonna stop us? It's gonna stop us out. Teasing us. I don't want to take this 5-minute IFG. I feel like it's kind of iffy, bro. I got my college bookshelf right there, bro, behind me. No, but like my aunt, she's like my second mom. She obviously knows. But it's like the other people, I guess. I dropped out last year. I told him 3 more semesters. That's for the website we could print out a diploma, dude. It looks all real and shit. All right, is that the stop loss? Who do you have for the White House card? I got Ilya. Who else has been fighting? Let me see. Yes. All right, I got stop there, chat. There's my stop. We'll see if this can turn. I gave it a jab, but this 5-minute IFG that I initially longed off of is not holding anymore. Here, we'll see. It's a lot of range, chat. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Ilya. Fuck. I think I got Ilya. Actually, let's do the crate opening first. I promise you have the crate opening. Then we'll go over that. Oh no, not the dashboard. Okay, what the fuck happened? Oh, that's right. A 25k pro count, chat. I think that's the highest probability you can get from a crate is a 25k. All right, how to join. I'm gonna teach you guys right now. Go to the giveaway tab. Not the files tab. Nope. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck just happened? Anyways, bro. Go to the giveaway tab. I'll link the Discord right now. Give me a second. I'll put the trading view back on. Let's do 3 minutes. 2, because people need to join. 2 winners or 1 winner. Sorry, and we'll do another giveaway after. Oh. Okay. Price. Let me invite to a server, and you go to the giveaway tab. You guys can join. It's literally free. All right, join up here, press enter giveaway, and in 3 minutes it'll pick. All right, while you let this price action do, we got a 5-minute IFG here forming as about to close. Chat, how many of you guys are shorting this? Anyone shorting this? I don't know, dude. Feels sketchy to me. I got stopped out of my close out my fucking tab, but I got stopped out of my initial long here. We'll see if we can take another trade, but I'm not gonna be too picky about it or too aggressive here. I don't feel comfortable taking anything right here. I mean, this 5-minute IFG is here, but I think that IFG fail is kind of makes me without any taking liquidity. 15-minute OB on ES though. ES is a lot weaker, so I think if anyone's gonna get a short, it's gonna be ES. You probably get away with the ES short. That's good to avoid. I agree. The morning was really nice, but right now it's just kind of iffy. Okay, what we're discussing, the UFC. Who do I have? All right, I got Ilya. I got Thiragon. And honestly, if I'm gonna keep it at full stack, I don't give a fuck about any of the other fights. Sean O'Malley's ass now. Derek Lewis, cool. I hope he wins. Ruffy, Chandler, both ass. Ass. Bro, these fighters are low-key like not exciting these days, bro. I think I got Thiragon and Ilya though. We'll see. I mean, it's so back and forth price action. Look at this, bro. This is get fucked price action right here. Congratulations to Ajla. I think that's how you pronounce it. There you go. Karan Ajla. Rigged. Congratulations on the win, guys. We're not done with the giveaways. We have smart prop firm points to give away too. We can push 300 likes. We'll do some smart prop firm points as well. You guys can redeem those for evals. Jordy was good, baby. Avoid this range crap, Desi. Let live trading Desi would tell us what. Yeah, for sure. There's a reason why I'm on my funded accounts, right? Life's good, bro. Life's good. Life's good. Chat, if you guys are wondering, we had, like I said, on a lot of people were asking me what I saw. You guys want to review the trade from yesterday or Friday? While this chops around, I think that's more beneficial to you guys than this bullshit here. I think that'd be more beneficial to you guys. You should beat Amelia with this boxing skills. Oh my. Long enough done before, like 2023. All right, let's look at yesterday's price action or the other day's price action. All right, chat. Review lesson by Desi. Okay. Actually. So, people ask me how I knew the short was going to happen and why did I know. Let's go to NQ because I'm going to go to ES, I guess. Go on ES. Like, how did you know the trade was going to happen? Well, I was looking at ES. If you guys know, I was bearish the entire time. Why? Because we had that new week opening gap open. Imagine this 4-hour candle isn't here. We had this new week opening gap open. Also, we had our higher time frame megaphone. Megaphone is seek and destroy. I was looking for a move in top of the range to the bottom of the range. That was the biggest thing for me, right? So when I went on the lower time frame and we went on Friday morning, what did I see? We saw this. Aggressive sells into open and into, you know, pre-market into open. We saw super duper aggressive sells. And I was like, okay, this is probably going to be a sell day where I can target that new week opening gap. I don't know exactly where that new week opening gap was. Let's just do this for easy science purposes. New week opening gap. Let's just say it was down here somewhere. I think it was. Or like even lower. I don't know. Something like that. So I was looking. I was like, okay, we're not going to get any entry here at this area. What can we do to kind of take a trade into it? And we couldn't do anything. We were just literally chopping around. And then we got a 15-minute gap formed. So once this 15-minute gap formed, like, okay, now we have a high probability area of a retracement to occur, and I can take a trade out of this. And I believe we had equal lows. Yes. So you guys can see we had lows from here on Thursday. Are these the Thursday lows? I think so. So we had equal lows at the lows here. Boom, boom. Perfect equal lows and a 15-minute fair value gap. There is no way in any circumstance you should try to long this. And people were trying to long this down here. I guess if you want to scalp up there, you can't. But I was like, look, we're going to go lower. We're going to go lower. We're going to go lower. It's not a correct move because we have Seeking to short conditions, we're respecting the top of the megaphone. New week opening gap open. We have equal lows down below. And we also have a rejection out of a 4-hour gap, right? All of this was a 4-hour gap rejection. Now, all we need to do is wait for this 15-minute fair value gap to form, and then we could take our trade. I had my stop loss above here. On options, I didn't have a stop loss because I don't size for options, stop losses. First TP was going to be this low here. Second TP was going to be the trim of, or the fill of the new week opening gap. So we waited and waited. We didn't get our candle, and then we finally got our entry up here. So we entered, and then it was a chop fest. It was a lot of chop, and we finally hit our TP. Now, people were asking me, how did you know not to sell your position? Well, already in our New York session, we were down about 0.8%, right? Then once we hit our final TP, we were down around, I think this is like 2 or 1 point something percent. So we're down 1.3%. For me to understand that this is going to be a reversal in the market and not be a continuation, what needs to happen is a 5 or 15-minute IFEG. If the market started going higher, and let's say we created a fair value gap and then we inverse the fair value gap, we got change in state of delivery, that's where I'll close out my contracts and be like, you know what, I'm content with the move. But there was no move up on the 5 and 15-minute time frame. You guys can see this is an entire 15-minute candle here. There's no fair value gaps being disrespected. We tapped into this 15-minute FEG here. What happened? Straight back down. Every PDA rate on the 5 and 15-minute were not disrespecting, and they were actually respecting for that downside move. So it made it so much easier to actually hold. We literally only got one high probability entry that day, and it was this one, and we managed to catch it, right? Let's look at the 5-minute chart. There's nothing on the 5-minute chart that's telling me we're going to have a break of structure to the upside, right? This is nothing. This is nothing. It's just consolidation, manipulate into our higher time frame, right back down. The entire time, there's nothing on the 5-minute that told me we're going to go up. Nothing. And then later on in the day, as we got towards our close, 1250 candle came in, whatever. And I think we just tapped back into like another 15-minute fair value gap and then kind of just died back down as the day went on, right? Another 15-minute fair value gap tap, boom. Every 15-minute fair value gap tap, every 5-minute PDA rate was respecting. And that's why I was able to hold a position for so long and not close it out simply after, my TP got hit. It's about speed. I saw the speed that occurred after we hit our TPs. And usually when we're down over 1% or, up over 1%, for me to play a reversal, I need a 15-minute or a 5-minute inversion plus changes to delivery. We never got that. So it's easy for me to hold my positions on options, going that way. That's a very quick breakdown of why. But basically, the megaphone started my bias to the downside, new week opening gap. Then we had those equal lows stacked at those Thursday lows, I believe. And then we had a 15-minute fair value gap entry. Those 5 things, that's literally a check. There's nothing else that I need in my trading system for me to take a trade, right? Especially on options where I don't really rely on the lower time frame, and I could take a trade strictly off the 15-minute, 1 hour, the 4 hour on my options position. So that's why I was able to take that entry and why I was able to hold it. And the thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, I took the entry, I got out of our take profits, and I didn't hold it. How can I be better at that? You don't have to be better at that, because these type of moves that occurred on Friday are extremely rare, and you don't need to catch the moves. There's only 3-4 people that I know in the entire space that actually caught the entire move. Honestly, not even 3 or 4. I know 2 people, me, Lanto. That's it. From our inner circle, from the people that we were friends with in the space, I don't know who else caught that entire move besides me and Lanto, right? And obviously, he took it on a crazy size. I took it on a lower size too. I only had 12K on my options position, right? From my normal 30 to 40K position. Or even today, you guys saw I had a 70K 0 to T position. It's okay if you don't catch the entire move. It's okay if you took your take profit early and it runs. That's fine. As long as you understand why you took the trade and you hit your take profits and you manage your trade correctly, those 5% days are anomalies, and you don't need to be able to catch those at all. Does that make sense, chat? Okay, let's see what the market's doing now. We're still just chopping around, chat. Super duper chop. Volatile chop too, so careful with that. It was Lanto. I think since he's been in the space, I think he's the best trader that we've seen. Not even trolling. PM session is really, really choppy, really slow. Guys, let's push a few more likes. We'll do some giveaways. Yeah, we're bringing back duo streams, so Lanto will be here tomorrow. I took one trade so far. We're down like 200 each on our funded accounts together. Stopped at the bottom. Yes, sir. Brian coming back to Asia, bro. Bro's going back to his roots. But Brian be having intel, bro, on that shit. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm just looking at some videos for. Okay. Give me 1 second, chat. Alrighty. We're just watching this fucking chop. I'm down to 100 left in front. I would just keep it consistent, bro. Keep it consistent. All right. How do you use this case? Well, if you win, I DM you the code. Guys, there's nothing happening in this chart right now. We're super duper chop. Where is this gonna go? Is there like I'm still respecting the hourly OB. We have SMT at the lows of like New York session lows, right? That's what's kind of holding us up here so far. Call it a day. Honestly, I would call it a day. New 4-hour candle. Yep. This 4-hour candle has no wick on the downside, so I'm expecting probably to go back down a little bit. Much love, Ree. Love, much love. You'll try to show up and keep it as realistic as possible. I mean, wins, losses, it's all part of the game. How conservative are you when you trade your 50K fund? I trade 150Ks. The funded account itself is like, you know, if there's consistency, if there's other things of that nature in the account, and you know, max payouts of like 2-3K each, I won't go too crazy with it. But when it comes to eval, I will full port it. I don't care. Speaking of eval, let's trade our TPT as well. Get some trades in for this one. All right, tomorrow we should have our TPT Pro accounts. We'll trade those on stream as well. I'm gonna have 5 of them. We'll probably full port 3 and then keep 2 just because. That'll probably be the move. Get signed in. All right, chat. I always let you guys pick the eval trade, so I'm gonna leave it to you guys today, whether to long or short on my TPT eval. Don't blow my account, bro. All these giveaways I give you guys, don't blow my account. All right, let me make another group because a lot of these accounts are done and I don't want to. Not done. 305, 81, 178. Okay, these. I will trade minis on these. Guys, give me a trade. 2 minis. I'll let you guys. Whenever you guys feel a good trade is. Right now, I feel like it's pretty choppy. Short right now. Fuck. Chat, do I short this IFEG here or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right here, do I short this? Because if my trade copier went down midstream, I'd crash out. Short. All right. Long both, bro. Okay. Wait. Let it kind of settle here. Fuck it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a poll. Yes for long, short for no, okay? Yes for long, no for short. All right, fuck it. No, it didn't fill me. Okay, it filled me now. We're long, chat. You got this is all. I only wanted 100 votes. This is good. TP guys, I need TP. Oh shit! Hold on. Here we go. Break even. Look at these highs. I'll go break even. Yo, chat. Y'all hooping right now. I'm not gonna lie. We'll go break even at these highs. Let's see. If ES takes out his highs, we'll go break even. Chat is cooking, bro. Chat is cooking. Hopefully. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Bro, we're only up like fucking 5 points. Uh-oh. Chat. Panic cell. Is it over? Uh-oh. Reverse the position? I don't know, dude. One dog cam. I brought him on earlier. Okay. Yeah, we're literally just chopping, bro. This is a chop fest and a half. 0 DTE, bro. Don't put live risk on this, bro. It's evals, bro. Evals. Oh, we're chopping. We're chopping right back up. Guys, who you guys got tonight? Knicks or Spurs? Knicks or Spurs? I think Knicks go up 3-0 today, bro. Bank of America says investors should take profit. Nice. Knicks in 4? Think so. Chat. Don't bag me, bro. Don't bag me. We're gonna have to do 15 minis right now if we get bagged on this. All right, where's the stop loss at least on this? Is it under the fair value gap, chat? I'm running a stop under the low, bro. Right here. That's a buy. We're gonna put a sell. And then we're gonna flip the position and short the shit out of this. That's what's gonna happen right here. Are you looking at daily BPR tomorrow? Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna be looking for the fair value gap here to be formed, and then we can operate off of this. Chat, we're about to get stopped right here. It's over. We gotta size up, bro. We gotta size up. We gotta size up right here on this closure, all right? We gotta size up right here. We're gambling evals, chat. We're gambling evals. Relax, all right? It's not. All right, sell, ask. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, chat. We short at the bottom. Wait. Hey. Fuck it. Chat, we gotta do this. What's 3 times 15? I guess in rip 50 points. Let's do some meditation. Let's do some meditation. Five deep breaths with me, guys. That was 1. Breathe in. Release. That's 3. Thank you for joining me in my vinyasa. Namaste. Is for real how you trade evals, bro? Yes, but not like this. I'll trade actually good trades and I will like full port, but it's not like I wouldn't go back up and forth like this. This is really poor price action, which is why everything on my live account I kind of closed out earlier today. All right, since you guys are so helpful today, we'll still do a prop from give. Smart prop from give. All right, go back to the thingy. 2 minutes, 2 winners, 300 SPF points. My friend lost 130K in the past 2 weeks. You should have told him to listen to Desi trades, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, usually I take pretty high like I think the only high probability trade I took today was obviously shorting the high here. It was purely based off the 4-hour gap and the fact that we were near the 0.5. About it. You guys are new to the stream here or like just joining in. This was a trade here, but I was down like 50K overnight because I was down 50K because I fell asleep in a 7 mini position, a short. It was a terrible trade, but like I didn't mean it to go as far as it did. But and then no, we're good. That's the only thing I took on my live account. Honestly, on my futures or my prop firm account here, we took 1 trade on Lucid. We gave the upside move a jab. That got stopped out. So we're up 4K on these accounts. Hopefully we can get a payout this week. And then evals, we'll have these ready by, let me just take a trade on them. Let me take one micro real quick. Okay. I can't exit this. All right, cool. So these will be done by tomorrow, so we can trade some pro accounts. But yeah, rest of the day, guys, is just chill out. It's not much going. Giveaway winners is miss her too much, bro. GG's, bro. You'll get through it. And liver, congratulations on the win. DM me your smart prop from email, and I'll give it to you guys. Here. So just DM me to on Discord. The 25K pro lucid account. I'll send you the code later today. All right, chat. We're gonna wrap up here for the PM stream. Not much going on. I appreciate everyone for being on. This is, keep in mind, our secondary stream. Our main stream is at 9 a.m. Eastern. I gotta go. We'll see you guys 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. We should get a really good trading day for the rest of the week. We have a lot of news and stuff too. All right, peace and love, guys. Peace and love. I'll catch you guys. See you later. DM me on Discord. DM me on Discord. Smart prop from email. All right, peace and love. Peace and love.